Hello everyone, it is Laura Brazil of Mind Over Muscle, and today we continue our upper back series and trying to build more awareness around what's going on in the upper back so we can figure out, okay, is there a forward curve in our upper spine? Is it impacting our neck and shoulders? And give you tools to what to do about it. So this is the second in the series. I have a yoga block here that's going to mimic my rib cage, and today I'm going to show you what people do with their rib cages in order to hide their forward curve. So many people do this, and it's a sneaky way to hide the forward curve of the upper back and the rounded shoulders. So if I'm standing here and this is for a lot of us, this is what good posture is. I actually have my rib cage sticking out here. And when my rib cage sticks out like this, what's happening is that it's actually tilted back. And so by tilting my rib cage back, I start hiding things. So when I tilt my rib cage back to normal, this is what I look like. So the rib cage tilt hides all of the shoulder, the upper back, and neck issues that are lurking beneath the seams. And the reason we do this tilt back is because when we're here, if you have a forward curve, like I do, you're going to be looking down at the ground, and then your head goes like this. So then you start to see, last week we talked about the Dowager's hump in the email, and so this is where we start laying down more bone because the tendons, and get some calcification here. Maybe calcification is not the right word, but if your tendons are pulling on the bones in your upper spine, it'll hold them in place. It might get really sticky, and eventually maybe lead to osteopenia or osteoporosis because there's not the load of the head over the top of them. So we need to stop hiding the forward curve with this thrusted rib cage. Now, I encourage you to notice this in yourself, but also look around when you go to the store, when you're out on a walk, wherever you might be. You don't have to go up to them and say, hey, your rib cage is tilted back. But I often just think rib cage down here, and that will bring your awareness to the forward curve, to the rounded and sloping shoulders that we hide. And for many of us, this doesn't seem like a big issue now, and this hiding, this good posture, this ribs up, rib cage, it's really a rib cage tilted back position, it looks good. That's kind of our standard, is this kind of like, oh, this is how we look here. But it puts a lot of wear and tear on a lot of different pieces other than just the upper back, but we're focused on the upper back here. So again, awareness is the first step of this. So if you feel your rib cage kind of pushing forward into your hands, you can put your hands on your rib cage here, just below where your broad line would sit, and then simply bring that down, those ribs back down into the body, and that's where we have a neutral rib cage. And if we look at the shoulder, you might be like, this doesn't feel right. If we look at the head forward, this might not feel right. But now, when we get the rib cage back into its up and vertical position, then we can really start to bring even more awareness to our upper back and the forward curve that may or may not be there, but for many people it is there. And until we can bring that awareness there, it's unlikely we're going to be able to make a change. So I encourage you to see if your rib cage is tilting back, put the hands there, and start noticing how other people carry themselves, because so many people carry themselves in this way, to have good posture. And a lot of times, traditionally good posture that we've been told since we were a kid is actually not really beneficial for your physiology, for your body over the long term. So I hope this kind of awareness trick helps, and combine it with the other pieces of the upper back series, and hopefully you'll give that upper back a little bit of TLC. Until next time, enjoy this one, be aware, and be kind to yourself. Bye.